Yo, Kaytranada, a wonderful beats maker, producer, artist that I really enjoy, and I actually discovered him in a bit of a unique manner. I was watching the What's in My Bag series because I had suddenly got hooked onto seeing what my favorite artists actually like to listen to. And I was watching a Young the Giant episode at the time, and he mentions this Kaytranada, and then they play a snippet of it. It was from 99.9%. Which was an awesome album, very fun to listen. And then I just kind of was like, oh, I really enjoy this. So I've continued to listen to him. And it was today that we got a new single from Kaytra. And that single is called Dysfunctional. It features VanJess, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. VanJess. I am sorry that I suck at remembering names. My apologies. However, though they have a feature here, I have found myself kind of interested in what other stuff they do. Pretty much on Dysfunctional, they operate as a bit of a nice narrative. If you were to listen to this song without it having lyrics, you can still do that. But in this case, what they're doing is basically saying, hey, if you want to listen to this with lyrics, this very funky, spacey, smooth beat that kind of really forces you to kind of move. Like, it's one of those where you just kind of like, like you find yourself moving with it. Now, what I really like is the, again, spacey vibe of it. The synths kind of like, they're not subtle. They come in, they go, ding, ding, and then kind of like everything works in tandem here to really create a really just kind of infectious beat. And especially with that, like, the metronome of the beginning part where it's like, ding, tch, tch. I think that's a snare or a hi-hat. However, the combination of whatever it is great, and I love it. And overall, Dysfunctional, like I said, narratively, there's not anything too crazy to pick apart here. It's pretty much just a person talking about their dysfunctional relationship, what they contribute to that, what the other person contributes to that, how it has evolved from everything was great in the summer, which is a kind of typical thing for relationships. It's usually great when it's hot because you go out and you do all. And it's, again, if you want to just use the metaphor of like summer, everything's heated, everything's hotter. And then when it cools down, that's sort of the adversity of any relationship, when things start to cool down from that initial honeymoon phase. So overall, Dysfunctional is a really fun song, really cool single from Kaytra, and I enjoy like the spacey, funky vibes of it that really resonate throughout the entire song. And I really like the details that are within this song. Kaytra is a wonderful, fun producer that always has been able to really tap on the heart of what makes people just want to groove. So yeah, I like this song. Doesn't make me feel dysfunctional, thankfully. I need my body to stay together so I can do the function of dancing. But you know. Well, this guy says things can be dysfunctional at times, but we can always make our way through. Like me with my blankets in the summer, trying not to sweat in my blankets, desperately trying to latch themselves onto my body parts. If we can defeat blankets, we can defeat dysfunctionality in our lives. Now go do it. This is your direction you can go, or you can go this way. Just go away. Just take one of these ways.